Join us for the very first IFL Live at London's Indigo at the O2, Sunday, August the 13th, with me, Coogan Cassius, and some very special guests. Eddie Hearn, Darren Barker, Johnny Fisher, and more. Tickets now on sale. So in the words of Eddie Hearn,
you get up, you dress up, and you fucking show up.
This is Umar Ahmed for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm joined by Kalle Sauerland, who's been chauffeured around somewhere.
Yeah, in the Big Apple today, as you can see from... oh, look, there we've got a yellow bus. Yeah, in the Big Apple, and just closed the very big one, the one that been hounded with for the last few weeks on every media question. It's confirmed. The revenge is on. Eubank Smith, Smith Eubank, Part 2, Manchester Arena, September the 2nd, live on Sky Sports box office. And, you know, all the questions are over now. Just looking forward to Junior doing the business on September the 2nd and getting his revenge.
There's an exclusive there from New York, from yourself, Mr. Sauerland. Right, so I did read reports saying this possibly could go to the O2 on September 2nd, Kalle. So just talk to me about that.
Yeah, you know, all those reports last week, you know, people jumping the gun, doing this, that, and the other, and different dates being bandied around, this, that. I've said this is all about the security for Junior. There's, you know, it's a guaranteed fight now. You know, you can see though how hell bent he is on the rematch. Yeah, but we had to make everything right, you know, and despite the rush of certain press and certain people, everything had to be right for that, because it's not normal to have 3-4 dates pushed back or delayed for one reason or another, whether that's the boxer or the promoter. You know, it had to be right. It's right now, and that's why we've announced.
Kalle, before this deal was closed for Smith Eubank Jr. too, how far did conversations go about the Conor Benn fight?
Well, I've said it all along. I said, you know, we speak a lot to Matchroom. We have boxers, other projects together, etc., etc. So the fact, of course, it's been mentioned, but at the same time, you know, it hasn't been an option because it simply hasn't been on the table. You know, it was the same. A lot of speculation around other locations and dates around that possible fight. And hey, it's a fight, you know, I'm sure will happen, but it's not on the table at the moment. It's not possible to do. So I like speculation, and I'm the wildest of thinkers, but at the same time, can only deal with what's actually on the table.
Yep, and that is on the table, the Liam Smith rematch. This time, obviously, Liam will go in as favourite. Kalle, from a Eubank perspective, why is he gonna shock everyone here? Why do you believe he does this?
I think the mindset. I think one's, you know, one came in as the underdog of the first fight. I think there was maybe a bit of complacency. Certainly won't be complacency this time, and there might be complacency on the other side. I don't know if there is or isn't. I don't think it matters too much. I think Junior, you know, he's going to have a long camp, and he's just hell bent on revenge. You know, if you speak to him, it's like a man possessed. So he's all out, and I think that's when he's in his most dangerous position. You know, that's how I see it.
Do you think, you know, draining himself for the Conor Benn fight? We all saw the image that was circulating around on social media. And then obviously preparing for the Liam Smith fight. Do you think that played a factor in what happened on that night?
That's something you'd have to ask him. I mean, he weighed in a pound under the limit on his last 2 fights. So, you know, was that also, you know, why didn't he use the extra pound? Well, that's something that him and his team will have looked at, you know. I don't think that the Benn stuff had anything to do with the Smith stuff. I think that the fact he came into the Smith fight a pound under I think was too much. I think you should always use your maximum weight, if possible, if you need to. And he's certainly a 160 fighter. So why come in at 159? The last two fights. So against Liam Williams as well. So it's something I'm sure the team will look at. And again, the devil's in the preparation. The success of this will be in the preparation.
Kalle, just before I let you go, you've got to think of both scenarios as his promoter. Someone looks after him. So if Eubank gets the win, then he puts himself right back in the mix for the big fights, title shots, etc. So that would be the case that you hope for. Obviously, you guys are hoping for a win, and that's all on your mind. But if he does lose against Liam Smith again, where does that put him, Kalle?
Well, after a loss, you're never in a good place, are you?
But could that be it? You think?
Saying, that's clear. No, not with his mindset, no. But we talk victory, Umar. You're not going to get those words out of me. No, we only talk victory. Of course, I'm prepared for everything, but we only talk victory right now. Yeah, no, I mean he's in a place now where he simply only wanted to entertain this fight. That was straight after the fight. That's why we signed up to the rematch. The rematch, don't forget, should have taken place over a month ago. So this has also turned into a saga.
Yeah.
And he wants to put this to bed. Simple as that.
Right, well, Manchester Arena, back where the first fight was, live on Sky Sports box office. I'm sure it'll be sold out very quick. But if not, buy the pay-per-view live on Sky Sports box office. Kalle, appreciate your time. Enjoy the States, and we shall speak soon, my friend.
Thanks very much, Umar. All the best, and see you in the flesh soon.
Join us for the very first IFL Live at London's Indigo at the O2, Sunday, August the 13th, with me, Kugan Cassius, and some very special guests. Eddie Hearn, Darren Barker, Johnny Fisher, and more. Tickets now on sale. So in the words of Eddie Hearn,
You get up, you dress up, and you fucking show up.